This was the only lower seed that won. The Giants over the Vikings. All right. So let's talk about that game. So what you think about that game? Giants winning.
All I gotta say is you called it. You called. Well, Tom will
More
call.
so Tomo, yeah.
Tom was the one that made the call, but I'm saying you said that this is the one game that's definitely a toss up. Like
hmm
it can go either way, and it did. It went the other way. I don't know, man. The Vikings just Kirk Cousins is just not good after 1 o'clock, man.
Oh,
After 1 o'clock, he can't win. He can't win after 1 o'clock. If his game is after 1 o'clock, just chalk it up as an L, man.
oh,
He not gonna get it done. That primetime Kirk, he loses, man. He become third cousins after that.
no.
He ain't first cousins or second cousins. He come third cousins after that, man. All I
Yeah.
gotta say is I think this game was bad for once because, like I told Tomo before, the Vikings defense is not good enough to help Kirk Cousins get to whatever they want. Um, but Justin Jefferson got to be able to get the ball more for one because you gave him the ball in the first quarter, first and second quarter he got some targets, but after that second half he pretty much went MIA. If he's this
hmm
elite receiver that everyone says that he's supposed to be, you got to feed your receiver the ball somehow. I understand you traded for T.J. Hawkinson and you got other weapons like Adam Thielen, but that's your number one receiver. He gives you your best chance to be able to score and to be able to make some plays. You got to feed him the ball. Kirk Cousins, you've been feeding the ball all year. Why not do it when it counts? And all the games that counts, you seem to not go his way. In that game against the Packers where he got shut down, he only had one catch for 15 yards. You pretty much didn't go his way anymore. I understand that he was pretty much getting checked by Jair Alexander, but you gotta give him a shot. You can't just not look his way. And that's not me trying to make an excuse for Justin Jefferson because he got to be able to get off the ball. He got to be able to get himself open. He's an elite receiver, led the league in receiving this year. He broke the record for the Vikings receiving. He broke Randy Moss's record. So, I mean that lets you know that he has elite talent, but he got to be able to be consistent. He can't just do it in games that don't necessarily matter. In games against the Eagles, he didn't do that much. Games against that game against the Commanders, he didn't do much. The game against the Cowboys, he didn't do much. And then, like I said, that game against the Packers, he got shut down. So he got to be able to do something. But props to Daniel Jones because he definitely played his butt off in that game.
hmm
A lot of people say that he didn't have any weapons, but he made plays with those non-weapons that he had. We had a Kenny Galladay sighting in that game. Um, but was it Hodgins?
hmm
I feel like he came out of nowhere. He
Right
seems like like David Tyree now.
then.
Out there making plays, man. So and then we know what Saquon is. So we know what that is. And that defense is that Giants defense was good almost all year. They had injuries, so it went down. But this is the game that you said that might go to either way. And now we don't get that matchup that we all want to see with the Cowboys and Eagles.
Yeah, I know Vikings had coughed it up. Now look, I'm gonna cut Kirk Cousins some slack. Yeah, I thought he played a good game. I thought more Jefferson should show up versus more Kirk Cousins. Now Justin Jefferson, I'm not well. He didn't really like the way the Giants were playing. They were basically bracketing Justin Jefferson. They had somebody around him all four corners, right? Somebody around Justin Jefferson. So all the attention was on him. So what they did is basically use him as a decoy in the second half versus trying to force feed him. Just use him as a decoy. That's what they did, and he played good. The defense sucked. That's what happened. They defense is terrible. All right, they could not stop the Giants at all. Saquon Barkley was doing whatever he wanted to do in that, not just rushing, but in the passing game. Daniel Jones was looking like, all right, look, David, I said this, right? I don't know if you was on, I said this. I said, Daniel Jones remind me of Josh Allen. I always said that. I said, you remind me of Josh Allen. I said that Josh Allen looked like Daniel Jones before Stephon Diggs. He really did. But you gave him a weapon, and Brian Daboll worked with him. Look at Josh Allen now. Where's Brian Daboll at right now? He's in New York with
Yep.
Josh Allen. So Josh Allen, and then I also said that they should keep Josh Allen. I said that too. I said I think they should keep Josh Allen. Give
You
him
mean
like a 2-year contract with that. But they came out so they want to keep him long term. So Josh Allen, man, I think next year they should go try to go get DeAndre Hopkins. And look, congratulations. It's a reason why you want to make the playoffs. You want to. They would definitely get a receiver next year because people are watching them right now and they like what they saw yesterday, and they're like, if I was there, I could be a difference maker. That's what the playoffs is for because everybody's watching you. All right. Now, I mean, obviously you want to win a Super Bowl, but you're getting the televised time where everybody can see you, and then they can fit themselves in your team. That's why I'm so happy we better like the beam soon, in the playoffs. But yeah, so the Giants, I thought they did a good job. But here's the thing, though. Here's some key plays, but the referee. That's why I think referees should get penalized, man. Referees should get some type of penalization, right? When Saquon scored on the first touchdown, that was a false start. That was a clearly false start. The lineman definitely jumped. It was a false start. All right. But still, I can't blame that play off the game because the Giants could move whatever. No, they was moving the ball the whole game. On the Giants second TD, or sorry, on the what happened? Yeah, Kirk Cousins had a good game. TJ Hawkinson had a great game. He basically took Justin Jefferson's spot. But Vikings defense played terrible. The Giants' first punt was 4 minutes left in the third quarter. That was their first punt. It was terrible, right? So, and also when Kirk Cousins got that quarterback sneak and they false start, I was a little upset about that because it's like they didn't call the false start on the Giants, but they called a false start with the Vikings, which was a change in turn, like a key play. Because of that false start call, they had to set up for a field goal because they was rolling out that drive too. But and then the last but not least, why is Kirk Cousins checking the ball down on fourth and like 20? Like, that was the stupidest thing I ever seen
That was
on
a
a
terrible.
playoff.
That was
That
terrible.
was that was somebody else did that this year, like a backup. I forgot who did that. Dobbs did that against the Jaguars in the last game of the season. So, yeah, good job to the Giants, man. I had a feeling y'all was gonna win. I did pick the Vikings, but kudos to the Giants for winning, keeping the NFC East alive. Because the whole time watching that game, I was thinking, Dave, this could have been in Washington right there. This could have been the Commanders, man. But it was a Giant, so oh well. Let's go to the next topic, man.